Yes, testing. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to a test run on Australian Radio Indie ARI. Da, 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 da.
Turn it on and turn it up. You're on Australian Radio Indie with Jonesy.
Oh, if I know what I'm doing here, I'd be having the comments up. Let me have a look. And no, what am I? I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, welcome to a test run of Australian Radio Indie. I was going to try to do something a little bit different in this hour. We're going to try this for a sec. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What tune was that? Yes, I'm doing a bit of a test run, and it is not going the way I thought it would go. You're on ARI. No. I don't want that one. There we go. Oh, I know what I'm clicking. All right, up next. Where are we? It's moved all my folders out of the wrong spot. So I'll have to just do a bit of adjustment. Yeah, so hope everyone's fit, well, healthy, and fine, wherever part of the globe they're tuning in. Why isn't it going the way you thought? It's I'm only doing a test run. I was going to run a music video that I just wanted to see if I could get it done, but it's not going the way I planned. Yes. So I was. No, it's just not working for me. My lovely listeners out there, which I see there's a whole Mr. Beltlip, Gary, my good mate Gary. Yes, I was going to run some music and a few other videos, but it is not working. So it's just me. How's that? Go to that. Go to that. Add to stream. Let me see. Whoa, technical. Go to that. Yep, I think I'm mastering it. Go back to there. Go to test run anyway. I'm just having a bit of fun. Okay.
Arabella, a Kuwait, God's a boo, very life. Now blame the tarot for your wicked ways. You're all heaven's stowaways on a cannonball bouquet. What makes a doctor's day go from bad to worse? Prisoners charged, fear of Judicus. Aiding and abetting, traitors to the king. Well, save, slave, she craves to ship my pretty things. Arabella, a Kauai, gods of voodoo, fairy lights. Now blame the tarot for your wicked, wicked ways. You're on heaven's stowaways on a cannonball bouquet. What makes a pirate's day go from worse to bad? More the painstaking smash and grab. Pity the fool who stops to watch. Now keep your head down and you'll rise up your crush. Arabella, Kauai, gods of voodoo, fairy lights. Now blame the tarot for wicked, wicked ways. You're all heaven stowaways on a cannonball bouquet. Cannonball spits your dick into the drop from the back, killing you dead, now drops the goo. Oh, my, the sun beats down heaven's highways. A cannonball bouquet, stowaways, get away. What makes a doctor's day go from bad to worse? Oh, Arabella, Kauai, gods of voodoo, fairy lights. Now blame the tarot for your wicked, wicked ways. You're all heaven's stowaways on a cannonball bouquet. Arabella, Captain Blood, gods of voodoo, you're true. Now blame the tarot for your wicked, wicked ways. You're all heaven's stowaways on a cannonball bouquet.
Oh, there you go. That is Cloak and Dagger and Cannonball Bouquet, a good band out of Sydney. Stu Greenwood and the boys from the band Cloak and Dagger. They're an interesting band because what they do, they actually play in a few different bands. So yes, so it's good to see that version, and it's more like a it's like, what do you call that? A British Invasion sort of rock style. Yes, but that is one of the bands that we play here at ARI, and I'm just doing a bit of a test broadcast to for future endeavors. I'm just learning how to use the system, so I'm only going to run a few songs, and then we'll get back to normal broadcasting. But if I click this button over here, that is the radio station running live on another channel. So yeah, I'm just doing a few little things, seeing what talent this old boy can pull out of his pocket, which having a bit of fun in the sun. Hey, the weather's fine today. We've got a cloudy day here in beautiful Tasmania. It is currently 13 degrees, and that's a heat wave for this time of year. And the reason for the heat wave is because of the cloud cover. So we've got good cloud cover 13 degrees. And if I click this little button, let's see if it gives me more information. It doesn't want to play nice. Come on, system. Anyway, we won't go down that road. I could always pull it up on another device. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Got an incoming call. Let me just take the line. Hello. Have you been? Yes. Are you on YouTube? Hang on. I'm going to try this. So let me see if I can get my old mate. Actually, we were just playing his song, actually. We are. You're live on YouTube and live on the radio. So Mr. Andy T from the Odd Collective ALT is on the phone, on the hotline. Let's see if this works with streaming. Are you there, Andy?
I'm here.
Okay, you're here. Well, you're coming through my left ear very well, so I'll just give you a bit more volume.
I'm here. And
Yes.
I'm coming through the TV with them.
Well, we don't want the delay, so just turn the volume down on the TV. So
Yeah, well, I just wanted to see if it was coming through the TV, and it bloody well is.
Well, there you go. It's amazing technology. I'm just giving a bit of a test run. I've got me a good friend Gary. He's on. He's from Memphis, so he's over that way. He's tuning in, and on the phone up in the Northern Rivers of New South Wales, which is far north from me, is my mate Andy from the Odd Collective ALT. Andy, are you watching the TV right now?
Yeah, I am, mate.
All right, let me show you something. I'm testing all this equipment out, right? So just bear with me. So I'll
Test away, my friend.
test away. All right, I'm going to go here. On the second. Let me just see. I'm just doing a bit of typing. I need a secretary. All right, let me just see. If I have all this sort of pre-organized, it would actually work. It would work good. All right, so let's just try this. Hang on. Press pause. Go full screen. All right, just have a listen to this and see if you can check out the moves of my mate Gary, and just listen to the music and tell me what you think.
Hey, Google.
Okay, mamas and daddies, unwind your minds and rethread your heads.
Hey, Google.
Papa Belt Loop is going to be on the Belt Loop 29 channel. We're going to be throwing stacks of wax and slamming some dad gum tracks.
Hey, Google.
Throwing stacks of wax, come on, and slamming some dad gum tracks. So y'all come on and check out the videos and come on.
Yeah, Gary on YouTube on Belt Loop.
Hey, Google.
Come on.
Hey, Google.
Come on.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
Come on.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Come on.
Your name is Master.
You recognize the stand, obviously. There it is. Just watch the news for a second, go over shortly. Even there.
Hey Google, Tom. Hey Google, Tom. Hey Google, Tom. Hey Google, Tom. Hey Google, what animals carry leprosy? Hey Google, who am I?
Your name is Master.
That cracks me up every time. Yeah, music by the Odd Collective ALT, and that's actually my mate Andy, who's on the line right now. So there's a bit of a coincidence. Andy, you haven't seen that one yet, have you?
No, mate, I ain't. That's all kinds of cool. I have to get a clip made up of people doing exactly that from all over the world. I reckon.
That would be cool, actually. That would be cool. I could organise that. We could get a competition going, and we'll do a film
It's
clip.
not as if it ain't been done before, but it's a way of getting your mark out there. And it's a bloody good version of "I'm a Man."
Yeah, you like them? It is a good version. The new song. When will that be released? Because Mr. Belt Loop, that song's not even released yet. So that was just a snippet of that song that I'm sure Andy doesn't mind me sharing.
No, mate, no, it's all good. It's actually good for me. I'm still actually trying to decide whether to release "Don't Pay the Ferryman" or "I'm a Man" first.
Well, don't pay.
Because it's all being packaged up into one 6-track EP now.
Yep.
The Eleanor's Curse Volume 1.
Yeah. I was just reading Gary's comments here on the thing. It says, I look silly and funny, I reckon. I think you were looking pretty cool there, Gary, considering that was around 18 hours. You might know this, Andy, but Gary done a 24-hour live. So he was live streaming for 24 hours, and about 18 hours into the show, he was getting a bit tired. And we
He's
asked
either ex-armed forces or ex-police.
police. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then he's not ex-police; he still is police. So
Okay.
yeah. So we asked him, can you get up and show us some of your moves, but don't play the music, because on YouTube, when you play the music on his stream, he might have got a strike, but it won't really affect my little channel because we're not monetized as yet. But you never know, if a strike comes, it'll be coming your way. That's for sure. playing the song, but yeah, it's just this is not a bad little way of getting our information out. Yeah, Gulf Coast Granny's joined. Thanks, Granny. It was a great video. Thank you very much. You were very
down
cool.
in the Gulf of, whereabouts in the Gulf of Mexico?
No, she was in the Gulf. She's now in Middle America somewhere. Or she could be in Carol.
So was she down Biloxi, Mississippi?
I am not sure, mate. She will tell us. Andy's not on the
that's what
chat. Granny, he's on the phone actually. So I've got the phone connected into the stream, which is awesome. She's in Mississippi. So
yeah, I had friends who got out before the big whack that took out New Orleans. What was it, Katrina? Friends from Perth got out the week before. They had a block. They lived in an apartment block, like one block from the Gulf of Mexico. If they'd have stayed the extra week,
yeah,
the whole building was leveled.
Hey, since we're doing a bit of fun here, Andy, with this test run, let's get up the video. You can describe where are we? You can describe the shenanigans of what went on before you've got to get up and dance. That video. Describe. Let me see if I can find it first, but let me go full screen. Yeah. Away you go, Andy. Take the floor.
Get up and dance. Jeez. It's a song from 1978 written by Mutt Lang, who was married to Shania Twain. Originally recorded by a band called Supercharge, who Phil Rigger, who produced it and sang backing vocals on all Eleanor's Curse Volume 1, actually played in the support band for Supercharge when they came out here off the back of You Got to Get Up and Dance, called Skin Tight. And me and Phil had talked since about 2014 about recording an updated version of You Got to Get Up and Dance, and it just happened. And then we decided we best make a film clip, and I've got a history with one of the best venues in the country called Lizottes. Too long a story. Me and Jamesy will tell that one another day.
That's the best part.
We got permission to do the clip at Lizottes.
Yep.
And there was supposed to be 9 people showed, and there was only 3. And what ended up being this film clip was done by the seat of our pants with Jonesy as director and producer.
Yes.
And there's a nice touch at the very end. So you got to watch it all the way through to the end to see the one-hand clapping scene.
Yeah. Andy from, let me just go, where am I on the main screen? I've got too many tabs open. So we'll just click this one and I can still talk. There we go. There's Andy there. He's outside Lizottes, and this is You've Got to Get Up and Dance. Oh, the Devil Dog's in the house. Yeah, so I'm just doing a test run just to show a few little things here on the Australian Radio Indie page. But here we go. This is Andy from the Odd Collective ALT, and You've Got to Get Up and Dance.
Together, make a little romance. They're gonna give a gift to an unhappy world. The name of the child would be rock and roll. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up. Get up and dance. In the 60s, the world had a craze. Somebody changed it and it all went to waste. Now we got depression and a whole lot of hate. Get down and boogie before it's too late. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up. Get up and dance. And you get to groove and you're gonna feel at ease. You got the answer, you got the gift, you got to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, because rock is the dance that's gonna keep us alive. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up. Get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up. Get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance. Get up and get up and get up and dance.
There you go. There you go, people. That is. Oh, let me stop that before something else. Oh, here we go. And this big crowd in the audience. And silence. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to. Old rockers never die. They just shake, rattle, and roll. And that's the best production company going around. Australian Radio Indie.
Works for me.
It does, doesn't it? It's good to have friends. Oh, we'll just stop that one because that's for sure. All right, we'll go. We'll go. Where will we go? I'm still learning the system as I got to go up here, and I've got to go back to there, and then I'll go
The original with Albie, who actually says it's a cool cover, and he thought the clip was rather odd.
It was rather odd, and on screen you can probably see Gary. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Jonesy?
Well, mate, I'm just doing a bit of a test run. I'm probably going to do some shows on the Australian Radio Indie page here and just invite some people on, since I can either get them on the stream or get them on the phone. And Gary is Andy. Andy is Gary.
Good to meet you.
G'day,
Andy.
Gary. How you doing, mate?
Good day. Good day, Andy. Good to meet you, mate. I'm working on it. I ain't quite there.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
Where you
Not
at?
far from, I'm on the north coast of New South Wales. You're not too far from where you're not too far from Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, it's a little ways. My brother used to live up there.
For an Australian who had, you can drive through 4 states in 20 minutes in New England.
Yeah.
All our states are the size of Texas.
I understand. Texas is a big state.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm surprised nobody picked up my Jim Cornette T-shirt.
He's wearing a shirt on that one, and this is a family-friendly channel, Andy. So we'll yeah. Let me see.
If any of them know who Jim Cornette is, they'll know what the T-shirt says.
Oh, let me
not
just see.
familiar off my head.
Was that not a golden funny moment the first day I wore that up in Byron Bay?
Oh yeah, we were walking Byron Bay, right? A tourist mecca of northern New South Wales. It's where everybody comes to Australia. They all gravitate to Byron Bay, full of hippies, trendies, hipsters, rich people, poor people. Everybody mixes there. And Andy's got his special T-shirt on, walking around, and here's 2 push bike riders coming down the road. One guy just the shirt caught his eye, and he just kept looking at the shirt as he rode past, and crashed and had a major incident there. But it was quite.
It was like a film clip of the Benny Hill show.
It was. Yes,
I had
Benny
a
Hill.
Benny Hill moment not too long ago.
Oh.
I was chasing a goat around the yard. Well, technically, it was 2 goats. Well,
I remember doing that sort of stuff in Danville, New Hampshire.
well, we went and bought 2 goats.
Chasing a deer out of the yard.
And we'll just we won't actually say what's on the shirt, Andy, but we will actually just show the audience what it was.
Thank you.
We won't say the words, but that's the shirt he was wearing. Yeah, and someone's seen it as he's riding his push bike, and he kept looking at it as he went past us. He turned his head to the left, and next thing you know, he was just about to cause a major accident incident on at Byron Bay, northern New South Wales. But yes, we all
the
was-
poor old biddies in the cakes, and the poor old biddy that walked out the cake shop when we were on the way to the bank. That was priceless, the look on her face. And then her friend who thought it was funny, but I still can't figure out whether she thought it was funny that her friend was appalled or that the T-shirt was incredibly funny.
Yes, it was. Oh, look at that. I'm getting a bug in the studio. So, hang on, I've got to go to here and welcome Gary back. Yep, there we go. Yes, so like I said, I was going to run a few little music videos. Any other video you since I got you, Andy, what else do you suggest?
Me?
Oh, Andy. Sorry,
Oh.
Gary.
Love Child.
Which one?
Oh, actually,
Yes,
the cicada that ate Five Dog.
the cicada that ate Five Dog. Well, that's sort of taken the you know what out of people, but who owns the copyright for that one? If it's EMI or anyone like that, we won't worry about it. G'day, William. G'day, Gold Granny, a Canadian fisher musician. He's an absolute legend, this fella, Andy. You'll have to catch up with him one day.
Did you know about my cousin?
I don't know. Actually,
Well, best we play some David Leask then.
that would be an awesome idea. I would love to play
Ancestors' Eyes, my friend. Ancestors' Eyes.
Ancestors' Eyes. All right, let me have a look.
Oh, I've got goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yes, I've got to get a different keyboard.
What's up, Carnegie? Sorry.
Yeah, you take over there for a while, please,
Sure.
Gary. While I find this song.
Just give us a shout out here to Mr. William Carnegie, now in the chat room. Also, Gulf Coast Granny with Charlotte as her name. We just want to say hello and thank you for joining us here on ARI, where we play stacks of wax and throw lots of tracks. I don't know.
They're pretty good there, mate. Pretty good. Ancestors' Eyes. There we go.
You doing all right, Carnegie? While you doing that, I'm just going to chit chat.
Yep. You keep going.
Okay. See, once upon a time, I was a young man. I know it's hard to look at me and tell that, but I was. You share connect link in description. That's a good idea. He's a musician, a singer.
Yeah. Hey, what part of Canada is David Leask based in there, Andy?
Mississauga,
Say that again.
Ontario.
Ontario. All right.
About 100k north of Toronto.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do now, Gary, we're going to get on this main screen. We're going to go David Leask. Let me just work out what I've got to do.
Well, if you want to drop.
No, you're right there, mate. You stay there. Thanks for popping in, and we'll have a listen and a look at the wonderful artist. This guy is great. It's Andy's cousin. It is David Leask from Canada, and this is Ancestors' Eyes.
Via Scotland.
No, Scotland.
Found a dusty photo,
Christensen died.
the black and white expression
Sorry to hear that. All right.
staring back at me. I knew his only grandson since he was my father. Who was this man to me? I took a good look at life through my ancestors' eyes. I learned off one cup Thomas without the open waters. I long to be at sea. I sailed out with Prince Henry, sought a new horizon, found a whole new world for me. I took a good look at life through my ancestors' eyes. I'm learning from the wayward and the wise. Took a good look at life through my ancestors' eyes. I'm looking back to where the future lies. My home and family, the safety of the harbor, and faced the lonely sea. Through all the storm and struggle, I found a kind of courage that's been handed down to me. Took a good look at life through my ancestors' eyes. I'm learning from the wayward and the wise. Took a good look at life through my ancestors' eyes. I'm looking back to where the future lies. Looking, learning, them through their eyes, through ancestors' eyes. I found some dusty photos, I had forgotten stories, though, and all part of me.
If you haven't got any of David Leask's music in your system or your collection of music, you're missing out. He is a wonderful performer. A Scotsman now living in, did he say Mississauga in Canada? But yeah, great guy. That's Andy's, the other Andy who was on the phone. That's his cousin David. And what a beautiful song. It really puts shivers in into your spine to think about who you are, you know, your DNA and all that sort of stuff. But what a lovely singer. What are your thoughts on David Leask there, Gary?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
In fact, that was a very talented group there. Excellent voice. Music was tight. I mean, it was just a good recording.
Yeah, that's off an album. What he did, he's gone into a hall called Clark Hall. So he's actually gone into a hall to do some recordings, and the audio was that good in the hall, they decided to bring in some video cameras and film it as well. So they've done the music videos and the music. And
Wow.
it's just, yeah, some of the songs have just got 2 musicians. Some are with 3, but it's called David Leask, the Clark Hall Sessions. Definitely an album or music. If you stream music, check that one out because, yeah, he's a good guy too, a real good guy. But yes, how's everyone going out there in the wonderful, the Canadian Fisher musician? You enjoyed that one? Incredible, he says. Incredible. Yeah, David Leask, mate. Check him out. You'll enjoy his music. You really will. It's not rocky. It's more like, how do I call that one? That's just a beautiful song, but most of his music is sort of Americana. Yeah, good on you, Granny.
That's something that everybody can relate to, though. You know, your ancestors' eyes. You know, a lot of times people look back, you know, to their ancestors and who they are, because, well,
that gets played. that song actually gets played at a lot of funerals. I've been told. So yes, it sort of gives you goosebumps, you know, a few times. And yes, Andy was talking about a band called Love Child. We got some great history with the band Love Child. They were one of the first bands that we connected with here at Australian Radio Indie when we were first kicking off. I was in a radio station up on Lake Macquarie in the Central Coast of New South Wales, and Andy, the guy who was on the phone from the Odd Collective, he actually said he's got a mate who's releasing an album. Would it be fine to get him on one of your slots, you know, so you can get them some airplay. So we invited him up, and he brought his brand new album, and we never met him before, and we played track one, and we just really loved it. And then we said, well, we've got to give these guys, because they traveled like 100 miles to come up to the studio. We said, oh, we'll do a triple play for you. And then the phones kept ringing, and people just wanted to play more, so we ended up playing the whole album one night. Sort of was a bit of fun, but yeah, I'm just going through their collection. They got some rocky stuff, some softer music. You broke me. I did. You broke me. Here's the one I did the music video for this one as well, but let me just bring that one up. Whoa. Well, this one's a bit rockier out there, people. So the last one was a nice melody, a nice ballad. This is what I do when I go out to see bands. I usually follow bands like this. Love Child, this is a single release. They've got 2 albums and about 6 singles. So this is one of their singles. It is called You Broke Me. It's a song about the lead guitarist ex-wife. So, you broke me. There you go. That's the reasoning for the song. But check out the film clip. We had a bit of fun in a little studio, and right at the start, have I clicked the right button yet? No, I haven't. So right at the start there, you can see the jumbo flying overhead. They recorded a music studio. They booked a music studio to record a video. They've already had the songs. They weren't going to record any music, but it's a music studio right under the flight path in Sydney. Like, honestly, who could every 12 minutes you're getting a jumbo straight over your rooftop, and they were flying. So this one's a bit more rockier, a bit more punchier, but have a listen to this and tell me what you think.
You just desert me like a single satellite. You try to cut me, the blunt edge of a knife. Running through the night, you tried to hide from light. You couldn't get me. You left me cold. Turn my back, stole my coat. The pill made of gold. Well, I swallowed till I choke. Got it with a blindfold, you tied in your grip, you couldn't get me. Head held high, walk on by, you know you broke me. To the bone, stripped me, let you fall, you know you broke me. To the core, tricked me, I couldn't take the fall, I couldn't take the fall. She tried to warn me. When I was blinded in the light, the way the hand tried to heal me. Mother Mary late at night, got it with a blindfold, you tied in your grip, you couldn't get me. Head held high, you walk on by, you just broke me. To the bone, stripped me, left to fall, you know you broke me. To the core, tricked me, I couldn't fake the fall. When I love you, but I don't need you. But something's wrong, I don't want you, yet agree you. I'm not so strong. arms, I'll never hold you. Yet I feel you. I couldn't break the fall. I couldn't break the fall. I've been running through the night, trying to hide from life. You couldn't get me. We gotta with a blindfold, you tied in your grip. You just broke me to the bone, stripped me, left to fall. You know you broke me to the core. You tricked me. I couldn't think 'cause you broke me to the bone, stripped me, left to fall. You know you broke me to the core, tricked me. I couldn't take the fall. I couldn't take the fall. I could not take the fall.
Yeah, Sydney band Love Child. Pretty cool guys. Really got a very sort of 80s, 70s sort of sound. Yeah, they're one of my favorite bands of, like I say that a lot, but they're one of, if they're playing anywhere in Sydney, I would be there. I would travel to see them guys. They're pretty cool.
Sounded a little bit. They reminded me a little bit of. I don't know if you're familiar with a band by the name of the Scorpions, but
Yeah. Yep.
to me, it kind of. There were moments. I mean, not completely, but there were moments that struck me as being, similar.
Well, they got such a they went into a studio with a different producer. Here's a song from them guys that they wrote for a children's television show in Turkey, of all places. So a producer hit them up for footage and some music for this TV show, like a children's show in Turkey, and how the dots are connected, I do not know. How I'd have to ask the band how it all happened. I'm sure it was just someone from Sydney, because Sydney's got a multicultural society there. Someone says, I know a guy in a band in Sydney, and a producer must have said, can they write music? And they said, what do you want? And they said, right, some music, which they wrote music for, but they said like a child song. So he went in the studio and pumped out a song. It's called Like a Child. It is about, he told me in an interview, it's about his feelings when he was a child, when he used to smell bread on the windowsill cooling, and the smell of flowers and kitchen smells and all that sort of stuff when he was a child. So that's how he was inspired to write this one. And if I can know what I'm doing, I will get this on.
I've been high till my soul cries. Like a child, I'm flying wild, soaring so low, overhead on the floor. I don't want to go. Take me high up in the sky, bring me down, floating high over yesterday. So something it down, all just thrown away. Smell my earth, trees in the forest singing back to me. Butterflies and birds find the harmony. I don't want to go, bring it back to me. No more mystery, 'cause I've been high till my soul cries. Like a child, I'm flying wild, soaring so low, over heaven's door. I don't want to go. Take me high up in the sky. Come and try, baby, down. Stand on sweet bread on the windowsill. Cinnamon sticks and tenderly. Clouds dance with rain, oh, so gracefully. Hold me so tight, mama, don't let me go. Never gonna leave this place, but I've been high till my soul cries. Like a child, I'm flying wild. Well, I'm so low, away out the door. But I don't wanna go, mama, never let me go. Ain't no mystery, but I've been high till my soul cries. Gonna try and harmonize. Till my soul cries like a child. I'm flying wide, so low, only heaven's door. I don't wanna go, mama, never let me go. Ain't no mystery, I've been high in the sky. Come and try, I'll kiss the sky.
Yeah, there you go. That is Like a Child from the band Love Child, a Sydney band. A couple of albums. They've got about 8 singles as well. A bit too soft for you, Gary, was it? Well, where are we?
I'm not, I'm no expert when it comes to children's music by any means. I mean, I thought it was a nice video. Certainly colorful. I guess, most of the kids' songs I know of seem to, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It looked like it was a nice song.
Yeah, Canadian Fission musician said it was like a Sims concert, which probably was. The people who make the TV show put that together for them.
Yeah, it's a nice song. I guess I always think of the children, with those children's songs as them little, like, stupid stuff, when it comes to, like, I love you, you love me, that just kind of, that was nicer than most children's songs, in my opinion.
Have you heard of the children's band called the Wiggles? The Wiggles?
Maybe.
Anyway, Australian.
I don't know. The one song I remember, I ain't got no kids, so I'm not exactly probably the best person to ask about that type of thing. But there's one that talks about I love my family, that I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah. Well, the Wiggles, they were in a band before the Wiggles. They were called the Cockroaches. So the Cockroaches were like a 80s pop girly sort of band, when the 80s had the funky hair and the shirts with the collars up and the they rolled the sleeves up on the shirts, like a 50s guy, that sort of look. I won't play none because their music is way. Oh yeah, Manning Bartlett video. Yep, that's right. His wife was there. Go, Andy's in the chat from the Odd Collective. He was Manning Bartlett was his wife was doing a Turkish kids TV show, so that's where that come from. Yeah, so where are we? We were doing this as a test run. I've now, since I've started it, I've worked out I can have a guest on, I can have someone on the phone, and I can also flick.
Well, you'd probably be better off with that dude from the Odd Collective Alt.
Yeah, you know what the alt is? The alt. Yeah, the alt.
Yeah, the alt.
Yeah,
he'd be a better guest than I would.
That's all right, mate. Like I said, this is a test run. I will definitely be doing some more, a little bit more professional than this one. But I'm just running through the software. I just I was doing a radio show. I finished a radio show. I was just playing in the studio, and then I thought, I'll just turn this on and just run a few songs and just see where we end up, and we'll I'll run it for an hour, and then we'll go from there. I'm just going through a list of songs here. Here's a very cool cat. This guy's called Lloyd Spiegel. He's a blues singer and a good guitarist. And let me just click that. Oh, and click that. Well, that's the way. Go full screen. Geez, I'm turning into a professional, Gary. Hold on.
I left my razors back in Nuremberg. My heart still rides the train. I look just like a hobo with just enough strength to shift the blame. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, but I think I'm gonna stay. At night, all the cats are gray. Chicks more than a pretty face, but she ain't even that. But sometimes wonder what she's got going on beneath that hat. It's really not my business, so I just turn and walk away. At night, all the cats are gray. All the cats are gray. She's got that diamond in her hand. She don't play no instrument, but she wants to join the band. Drinks a red stiletto and just dances around while I play. At night, all the cats are gray. All the cats are gray. All the cats are gray. Lisa Bed, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sorry, Gary. There you go. Another quality Australian musician. And I think I've got you unmuted. Yeah, no better.
Put me on mute.
Sorry, mate. Yeah. Well. I'll just hold that one up for now. That's my mate Stu Greenwood in a different band. I played one of his songs earlier. Where are we, Gary?
That band I would like to hear. You know, that seems like that'd be a really cool band to hear in some type of a club, maybe in New Orleans or Memphis or.
He tours. Yeah. That's Lloyd Spiegel. Lloyd Spiegel. He a fabulous guitarist, blues musician. There you go. All that was just a drummer, a guitar, and a trombone. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was pretty impressive.
Yeah. So she was just a guest on for that one song. But yeah. What else?
I still enjoy hearing him play.
Yeah, great guy. Well, Lloydie, please stop. That's Lloyd. Let me just go back to small screen as I'm trying to work out what I'm doing here, and then I'll go back to my all these videos too. By the way, are on this channel if you want to go back through some history. Here's here. Let me find a really old one that we've done years ago. Boom, 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 boom. Just going back through the list. Actually, while I've got everybody here, I'll turn this to that, and I'll press. Oh. When we were in when we were in Memphis, when we were in Clarksdale, I should say, we went down to the wonderful Morgan Freeman's house, and we had a nice old party there. And at 4:00 in the morning, no one's filmed nothing because you weren't allowed to, but his girlfriend filmed this. So this is where are we? Go back to there. Oh yeah, there's my ugly little hat. There's my little black hat. It says Australian Radio Indie sitting there quietly in the background, but we'll have a look. She sent me this via text message. So if you've ever done a video and then sent it via text, it gets crunched and it's poor quality, but this is all I got. And he asked for this song before we left.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's my favorite song. We'll just stop it there. That's his that is his favorite tune of all times. He said, before you go, where am I?
I actually saw that video earlier. When was it? Today. Yesterday.
Thanks, mate, for going through and having a look. Yeah, he just asked for that, and you know how that song goes for about 3 minutes, nearly 4 minutes. Well, that went for about 16 minutes because it just kept going around and around and around. Yeah. And no one wanted it to finish because it was our last one. But yeah, it was. Who was that guy with the? Who was the guy with the trombone? Says, asked the Queen. His name is. Look, I'll type it in. Hold on.
Oh, that was a fellow playing the trombone?
No. She wanted to know the singer.
Okay. Well, I thought, of course, I don't try to make no judgments or anything like that. I just thought it's, I thought it's a woman, and apparently it was. My eyes ain't that bad yet.
No, they're not. Lloyd Spiegel. Have I got the? I haven't got the spelling right. I'm sure. I'm trying to type one-handed here. I think it's. Man, it's double L. Sure, it's double L. Double L. OYD. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, Lloyd Spiegel. Let me triple check. But he's got some fabulous music too. There's some. How long have I been going for? Oh, I've crossed over the hour mark. But you want me to play some other music, or what would we like to do next? Because this is just a bit of a test run I've been doing. I've got the wonderful, let me go, your channel, Evansville, go to videos. So when we tour around, when we get some bands and find some music and have a bit of fun, I've got these fabulous little cameras that we take with us. I've got a Sony MV1, a Sony little handheld, big as a cigarette packet, and it really records fabulous audio. Visually, no, you got to be right in their face because it's a fisheye lens and it doesn't zoom enough, and it's just a fixed lens. So it is what it is. I'm just trying to find a film clip that we filmed. Here's a cool one. This is with that Sony MV1. So this is just me at the front of the stage with these guys. And let's have a listen to this little Bobby Dazzler.
Their pretty faces always made you stand up. You come now it's much too late. Take a second look. Oh, baby, give me that one more chance. Show you that I want you, please help me. Backing up. I'm telling I'm glad to let you go, baby. Now that I see you, I'm on the baby. Oh, darling, oh, my mind, yeah. Try to live without your love. One long sleepless night. Let me show you that I'm a wrong man. To work out, I let you things go around. Living for you, I didn't even walk around. Oh, baby, give me one chance. Show me that we want to please and back you up. I'm telling I'm about to let you go. Now that I see what I want, what I need. What I need. Into Nashville, Tennessee. Wouldn't feel that come out. No, I'm telling you know I'm gonna make myself sign. We got Steve Mine. We got Steve Mine. Steve Mine. Always got Steve Mine. That beat sounds sweet. No, I'm a pro. No, I know what you gonna say. You ain't looking when I got good. Hey, we got Steve Mine. We got Steve Mine. We got Steve Mine. We got Steve Mine. You make a money now, don't make a money now.
Yeah, that was a fun night. That was at a lovely venue up at Wickham Park Hotel in Newcastle. It's a pretty cool little music venue up there. Newcastle in northern north of Sydney has got a fabulous music scene. So that's the Steve Edmonds band, and he's got some original music out, but he's well renowned for his guitar playing, and he travels in a few big shows and does a few little things. But yeah, they're a fun band to hang around with, getting out and having a good time. So the Queen wants to hear. Can I just call you Queen? You just want to hear another one of Lloyd's. So
It was good.
He was good. He is good too. He's a really, really nice guy too. He's a really, I was going to say cool cat, but all the cats are grey apparently. So anyway, Lloyd, our mate Lloyd. Let's see what we can get. From the same gig, we've got a few extras here. It's not bad. I'm just trying to think of something that I play. Got loads of material. No music videos to the ones that what's that one there? Mississippi Sun. Never heard of that one. So we'll go to. Let's just take the punt. I'll play something that I haven't heard. It'll be Walk On. Lloyd Spiegel.
Get it. guess. That's the truth, it's not for me, I guess. So I gotta walk on. Walking on. Keep on walking till I find my way back home. I'd rather be walking, don't appreciate no ride. Long as we're together and you're there by my side, I can walk on. Walk on. Lord, I gotta keep on walking till I find my way back home. So many people happy, won't get used to happiness. That's the truth, it's not for me, I guess. I gotta walk on. Walk on. Keep on walking till I find my way back home. My mind is wide, my shoes get thin. I don't know where I'm going, but sure know where I've been, and I gotta walk on. Walk on. Keep on walking till I find my way back home. Lord, I gotta keep on walking till I find my way back home.
There you go, the wonderful.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lloyd. A lovely artist who's been around for a while on the Sydney scene. So, yeah,
That was,
yeah, you like that one, eh, Gary?
I really enjoyed that. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
He's a good artist. And Granny liked him as well. Yeah, well, if you ever go onto their page and you comment on any of their stuff, tell them I sent you there just to keep the ball rolling. Yeah, Andy's saying some nice sex with Animal. I did play that the other day, Andy. So we'll. I'll tell you what. I'm going to wind this up in 10 minutes, Gary. So I'll go to an hour and a half, and I'm just like this was a test, and I'm very happy now the way it's working. I've sort of got my head around it, and I'm going to do a few more of these.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop just because, well, I ain't much of a guest for music anyhow. I love music, but
you're a guest here anytime you want, my friend. So
I appreciate that, and you're a guest anytime if I got anything going on, you're welcome. So
what you think? What you think of the latest video that I put up?
I'm appreciative that you thought I was worthy of the attention video.
It was just such fun. It was especially when I got the come ons, and then that just sort of the music just wanted me to say it again, and then hey Google, and then it was come on, and then I thought, you know what? If I did this, if I spent a bit more time on it, I could have got a single.
You got Google talking over here. Google said something.
I'd love to talk to you. How's your day going?
You hear that?
I sure did.
It-
Hey, Google, play Australian Radio Indie with Jonesy.
Hey Google, play Australian Radio Indie with Jonesy. She ain't got much to say now.
No, she don't like me either. See, I've been.
She don't like me either. So we're in the same boat. I find
Actually,
myself arguing with her far too often. But I thank you for the video. That was
Well,
it-
yeah. I was just
And-
hoping you weren't offended or anything with it because
I'm not offended. I just wish I was, more picturesque, I guess is,
Mate, for a middle-aged man, you've got the moves. That's all I can say.
well,
You
thank
have got the moves. Yes, I quite enjoyed it. And I'll tell you what, the smiles you put on everyone's face that night when we were worried about you we wanted you to keep active and, get into it and do a bit of, just do something to spark yourself up. And then, it didn't take much to encourage you, I don't think. We just said, get up and dance. And you turned the volume off your YouTube and you turned your volume up in the house and off you went on your
well,
lovely.
I love dancing. I love dancing. Always have, always will. I mean, there's just something about music make you want to get up and move, And
That's it,
so
mate. Gets into your DNA, that's for sure.
it is.
Yeah, thanks. I'll I can catch up with you somewhere else soon or later or tomorrow. It's all good.
Well, I'm sure I'll be on somewhere at some point. I need to go through and I need to get on at some point and do some streaming, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it. I always just kind of pop up when I get a wild hair. If you see me on, holler.
Okay, you pop on and we'll all go over to there because I'm ready to shut this one down very soon.
Well, I can't tonight. It's almost 2:00 in the morning here.
Okay,
And
forget it.
that's okay, Jonesy. I mean, the fact is, you live halfway around the world. And so, your time and my time ain't exactly synced up, and that's okay. I look forward to seeing you when I do see you. And anytime you welcome any place I'm at.
Sorry,
So,
mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
and vice versa. And like for how do we describe what's the Canadian fishing musician's queen? What's her name? I'm hoping
Judy,
Trudy.
Judy,
As in
Judy.
Judy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, you ever see Gomer Pyle try to do his imitation of somebody? He says, Judy, 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 or something like that.
Not really,
Yeah.
but I believe you.
Yeah, Judy.
Judy with an I. All right, Judy. Sorry about that. I'm really bad with names. Honestly, I've got to put picture like now I've got for whatever reason Canadian fishing musician Rich. I think Rich as in Richie Rich. Like coins in the bank. Even though it's probably not that way, but that's stuck in my head. So little things like that. That's and. Even Granny, like, oh man, I'm calling you Granny like it's the bloody Clampets, like I shouldn't be calling the Gulf Coast Granny that. Sort of.
Charlotte's her name.
Charlotte, yes.
And
Charlotte.
Judy's also the lady in red. In the Matrix, they tell you the lady in red will mess you up. She's the lady in red in a lot of those videos that Rich has, where he's doing that USB thing, UBS, whatever it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah. She's in the background.
Yep.
He's
jamming on the guitar. Man, it's good. I just enjoy all these folks. Judy and Rich and Charlotte and you and
very nice people. Yeah, it's a lovely community to be involved with. I've been fortunate to stumble into it, to be honest. But,
How did you? I'm curious. Who was the first one of us? What you saw?
who was the first one? I
don't
think
know.
no, it was either Big Matt, or was it it wasn't used to, like, it wasn't Devil Dog and it wasn't you. It was, I'm not sure. I was just stumbling through and I was alive and I thought, you know what? I'm going to say hi, and just then it sort of snowballed from there. And you know what? The day I did that, I had about 22 subscribers, and it's only been about 3 weeks, and I'm up to 80, 88 or 86, or I'm floating around there somewhere. So, and I haven't tried hard. I've just put out a couple of videos with you, and I'm getting motivated to do more videos of the local area. But what I'm going to do, and doing things redneck off grid, thank you. Yep, sitting up, watching old westerns on TV.
Love you too, Rich, and you, Judy. Y'all good people. I'm glad I got a chance to meet y'all.
Well, I'm the same. And really, this was a test run for me. If you watch the start of this, it's terrible because I'm looking all over the place trying to click things. But now I know the screen system down below. I know where to get to share it and to go to it, and then how to. That's exactly what I need, because now I can get a whole range of songs organized and do a little show, and I'll just introduce people who want to see different Australian musicians or other musicians that are friends of ours from all around the world. So it's this is going to be another avenue for me to share some music out and introduce music to new people.
That's awesome. Just a thought while I'm thinking. I know that sometimes when I try to open up several different windows or tabs at the same time, sometimes it tends to slow it down a little bit. One thing you just might think about is if you go through and just run through the stuff you're looking for and put it back to back to back, on the same tab, it might help with that. I mean, I'm no technical expert on any of this. I think anybody that's seen me do any of this knows I ain't.
Yeah, but now I've got the gist now, Gary. So now I know it's going to be on the YouTube channel, and all I need to do then is get another screen up, and then I can go typing away, because I'm typing on the laptop that's just right here. So really, you can't see my hand. That's nice. But I've got 3 computers in this room, so I'm going to have to dedicate one up for streaming, I think.
Very cool.
And I might do some lighting and a few effects, and have a bit of fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more of your stuff there, Jones. And
I was out in the garden today. Yeah, I was out in the garden trying to fix it up and keep the lovely wife is. I don't think she's watching, but she was watching back a little while ago in the house, and she's come out and just shook her head and go, "What are you doing?" Like, you think you're somebody you're not. She sort of cracks up. She doesn't understand YouTube is YouTube. People enjoy YouTube for the big channels, like the big commercial stuff and the stuff that you find.
I like small ones. By the way, I was showing somebody about that dog-sized kangaroo, type thing y'all got over there.
Yep, the patty melon.
Yeah, the patty melon. And I eventually remembered what it was called. I had a brain fart there and couldn't think of it. But I did. I thought of patty melon, and I showed a couple folks that today, and they said they had never seen anything like that. I thought it was kind of cool.
I'm giving you an education, my friend.
You have. You done learned me some stuff.
That's it. Done learned you some stuff. I got to get into my American lingo. Yeah, but but they are interesting. And like, one actually jumped a 6-foot fence the other night. I could not believe it. There's dirt marks on the fence where he's actually clawed and then got that little bit extra lift. And I said to the lovely wife, if you're going to put this garden in, bring your shotgun.
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet. Charlotte, I will be sorting something out very, very, very soon. So, anyway, anyway, I'm sure once a few of them get a headache or whatever, they'll tell their friends, don't go to Homer Simpson's backyard because I'll be out there going, woogie, boogie, boogie, get away, like he does to Bart.
Maybe, maybe an electric line or something. I don't know.
I'm happy to give them half the yard. The yard's big enough to give them half. If they want to come in at the top and stay up there, mate, all power to them. I'll give them that. I started leveling off a few areas today. I'm not filming it because I don't think it's too exciting to film. But I was out there with the shovel.
You never know. I did a video on mowing the grass, and people actually watched it. Don't ask me why.
Hey, I watched it, and you had your number 29s on.
That's right. I'm gonna be wearing my 29s when I can help it, but I don't know.
You've got to find someone where you can get them made, and honestly, put them on your page. I'm guarantee you're going to sell some.
I'll have to look into that. That ought to be interesting.
Have a merch desk.
That's a good idea.
You can sell a single. You've already got a single release. I can be your distribution manager for that.
Well, sure. You're more than welcome to distribute it. Hey, it's been good, man. I've enjoyed chit-chatting with you. I see we've gone those extra 9 minutes, so yeah. And I'm gonna leave so you can do your thing. And it's been a pleasure, Jonesy.
Yep. Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Soon. All right.
Well, like I said to my lovely little crowd here, if someone wants to start a stream, I'm going to shut this one down. There's only 6 people on. If someone wants to do something, and yes, Charlotte, I tell you what, I would even buy the boxes. I would indeed. He's got something going there. He's got something happening. It's that dry wit, lovely personality. Always wears them. So obviously it's hot. Like if I was in the house and it was that hot, I'd be wearing half my underwear as well. But I could just picture it. Belt loop 29s. Get your belt loop 29s. What size do you want? 5 extra large, 4 extra large, 3 extra large, 2 extra large, extra large, large. What is it? Medium and small, I think. And then it goes extra small. That's the sizes out here. Anyway. Yes. Well, thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this one off. And if anyone else is on, I'll keep watching. If not, I might turn another one on my other channel. But I'm just having fun tonight. And thanks again, Granny, Charlotte, I should say, doing Rednet things off grid. Wonderful, wonderful people. Obviously, Judy and Rich. How's that for a memory? I got a memory like a goldfish. Thanks very much. Old Devil Dog popped in for about a minute, but he left a long time ago. And the Odd Collective, Andy up there on the Northern Rivers, Andy Lesk. If you rewatch this, you'll hear, if you didn't catch Andy on the phone, actually, I've got to ring him. Someone actually passed away not that long back. So, today, actually. So he had to jump off the phone and make a call. So I might catch up on that news, and I will talk to everyone soon. So peace out. Thanks for tuning in. As we say here, turning us on and turning us up. You've been listening. Hang on, I should have been organized. See, I usually do not this one, so I got to see. What I'm going to be doing is very professional. This is my test broadcast. And now the mouse doesn't want to work. You're kidding me. See, everything's made to happen for a reason. Come on, mousey. Thank you. I don't know. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go out. Hang on. Let me just jeez. Very professional. I must say that. Let me go out with a new single I've just released. Yes, interested. Everyone's very interested. New single just been released. And where are we? We're over here. So I'm going to go out this hour or this hour and a half with the wonderful Gary and doing the long play.
Hey, Google. Okay, mamas and daddies, unwind your
Oh, man. Yeah, sorry.
minds and rethread your heads. Hey, Google. Papa Belt Loop is going to be on the Belt Loop 29 channel. We're going to be throwing stacks of wax and slamming some dad gum tracks. Hey, Google. Throwing stacks of wax. Come on. And slamming some dad gum tracks. So y'all come on and check out the videos and come on.
Check out Gary on YouTube on Belt Loop.
Hey, Google. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on.
Your name is Master.
That cracked me up.
Hey, Google. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Hey, Google. Come on. Hey, Google. What animal carries leprosy? Hey, Google, come on.
Your name is Master.
Oh, man, that just cracks me up right at the end. Who am I? Yes, my name is. Yes, I won't even say it. All right. Okay, thanks for that, Rich. Excellent stuff. Yep. Hey, really good. Extremely professional, that was. Extremely professional. All right. I'm going to just turn it off now. And and thanks again for tuning in. If you want to contact me for anything, my email's on the back of the Radio Jonesy page. So check that out. But this is Australian Radio Indie signing off for the last, we've been here for an hour and 39 minutes, and it was a bit of a test run. And we are just closing it off now, unfortunately. I'm going to turn it off. Thanks for popping in. And I will see you all soon. If you want to see the replay, this was a bit of a test run for a new sort of project I've got on. I had a friend on the phone, a musician, and we chatted on the phone. And then I invited Belt Loop on, and we just talked about a few things, played a few songs. If you would like to go back and watch it again, it would be awesome. But This is Jonesy, saying hi to Judy, Rich, and Sheena. It is. I'm hopeless at turning things off. Bye.